I'm live early. I shouldn't be, but here I am. Oh, enjoy it while it lasts, because probably not going to be doing many live early ones. Probably going to be throwing out the schedule here soon, but whatever. I can't see anything. Hang on. I can't see. I can't see anything. Seriously, I have no visibility. Okay. Can I see now? Holy crap. Yes, now I can see. Jeez Louise. Let me move this up a little bit. I think I found a decent spot where the... Really? Stop that. There we go. Okay. As I was about to say, I think this is a decent spot where the microphone stand actually kind of works. And not playing a game with internal flow, I literally scammed. Yep. Hey, I said I wasn't going to share it with anybody. Did I already fight this guy? Yeah, I already fought this guy. Anyway, how's it going? What's up? I'm here early. How's that for something? Who have I not fought here? I'm sorry, what did that guy just say? Oh, I love racing downhill. I thought he said something else. It's storming? I would love to get some stormy weather where I'm at. It's so hot. And by it's hot, I mean it's like in the 70s. But it's like way too early in the year for 70-degree weather. I'm really scared. I think the summer is gonna suck. Ah, crap. Lapras needs heals. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I forgot you posted that. I saw it briefly. Hang on. I saw it yesterday. Okay. Plane! Oh god, I love it that the normal type is just plain. Like a plain glazed donut. Oh my god, what if it was called glazed instead? Plane takes half from Earth? This is going to suck here in a second. Half from Earth and metal? That's surprising. Oh, this is... Oh, what? Plane does have to... Oh, I see. Okay, so I have to look at the top chart to see who's weak to everything. If I'm looking left, that's what's... Okay, I see. Oh, why didn't I use Shockwave? I saw that, but the problem was my brain trying to interpret that. That's what didn't work. I basically looked at it and was like, oh, pretty symbols. So my immediate thought is I don't see anything that has an overwhelming amount of red, which is always good. There's a lot of zeros. Light and dark don't affect each other. Oh my god, did I go down the one that just doesn't have any people to fight? Surprised I could actually stop myself. I'm gonna fly back and heal. I should have done that before I got on here. Oh, it's light and dark both don't work on light. I see. Oh, yeah. Wow, that was... Oh, you have toxic... Toxic not working against itself makes sense. Wow, you're really gonna give Toxic two things that it doesn't work against. I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the precedent set by Steel in this game. Hmm. It's 2x against water, plant, and air. I like that. Metal, strong against a lot of things. Metal being strong against sound actually makes a surprising amount of sense. Yeah, I kind of figured that Rock and Ground were merged. Any game that has a Pokemon type should just always combine those two. There's no point in ever splitting those. That's a Voltorb. That's a problem. Better make sense. I went crazy making sounds type matchup. Laughing like a mad scientist. Dolphy slowly losing their mind. Wow. Wow. Air is not strong against a lot of things. Seems to be the only one that's 5. Nope, there's another one. Water is 5. And plant. So air, water, and plant all have 5 that they have issues against. Wow, electric sucks. I just realized that. Damn. Got 2 new weaknesses with the 3 new types. Yeah, air took some L's. I mean, air looks like before the 3 new types it was on the stronger side, but now it's definitely a little bit on the weaker side. But electric is in a rough spot. At least on paper, looking at that, where it only has 2 that it's super effective against, and then has 4 that it's half against, and 1 that's just nothing. That's rough. I don't even know if it needs another super effective. I just think it needs 1 that it doesn't do half against, honestly. What happened? Okay, so definitely can't be steel. Maybe Astral, because Astral looks really weirdly tanky. Unless I'm reading this wrong, Astral looks very tanky. Yeah, but still. we gotta at least have it said that I'm not necessarily a fan of how Dragon worked before Fairy came into existence. When Fairy came into existence, suddenly Dragon made sense. Before that, Dragon was still a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's one where we just gonna have to see how it plays out, but I mean, on paper, I mean, just like, here's the thing, looking at a list like this, it's one of those things where it's really, really, really hard to figure out or even guess what's gonna be the really overpowered things, what's gonna be the normal things, just because we don't know how many of each different Pokemon there's gonna be. We don't know, there's too many questions. So all I can do is look at this list and kind of take it at face value and say, okay, this one has like 5 weaknesses, this one has 2 weaknesses. These 2 don't seem like they're balanced on paper, but maybe it'll be fine when like they're paired up with other things. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made any sense at all. The time change is definitely messing with my head. This is not Arc. No, Lethal, this is not Arc. This is... Wait, where have you been? We haven't been doing much... Arc has not been... I guess we did do a little bit of it throughout November and December. A lot of it. We kind of do it in waves now, where it's Arc for like a month or 2 months, and then we like do something else for 1 or 2 months. We have done quite a bit of Arc recently. With all the, we were doing like Cabalus and just every single mod under the sun. But yeah, now we're doing this. Oh my god. This is not the route to level up Lapras on, holy crap. Anyway, how's it going, Lethal? Haven't seen you in a long time. Taking it easy? Let's blast this Primeape and get out of here. Be existing? Fair enough. Sometimes that's the... Sometimes that's about all we can do. I'm still looking at this chart. Magikarp's like playing cards and junk? What, you mean like it's all just like tricks and like pure just tricks and stuff? Like the weird move sets? Not straight damage dealing? Just got the live notification? Like what, from Twitch? Why is this so delayed? That's like some YouTube level delays. Huh. Oh, fair enough. Fuck you, I guess. Yes, but we dual stream to YouTube and Twitch, and one of the memes in here is always the fact that the YouTube side of things is always like horrifically delayed by like multiple business days. Usually Twitch is on point, but I guess tonight they're just not feeling it. Dunno. Yeah, I feel like looking at this list, Dolphy, like the two things that stand out to me immediately are just, it's just, I'm looking at Metal and Astral more than anything else, just because the sheer number of half damage things they have. Those really seem to be the only two that have like a humongous number. So it's just like, we gotta block this guy. Gotta keep him out. Oh, nice. There we go. Steel is also always like that. What, you mean like in using Pokemon in this example? I don't know. I don't know the type chart off the top of my head, I mean. Like all the values and everything. It's... Yeah, I kind of go back to what I said, where it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like on paper. On paper, all I can do is like look at the things like the number of reds and the number of greens. What made you do steel half weakness to electric? Barely does anything on the offense. True. That would be balance. That's the balance. I guess that's the balancing there. Steel does 2x against electric. I also think about like the metal that starts melting when it gets, you know, a ton of electricity pumped through it. I do not remember what level it is we get Ice Beam, but whenever we get Ice Beam, we're in business. I think it's 33. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that sucks. Everything on this route having poison or fighting is really, really, really obnoxious for Lapras specifically. Yeah, Steel and Poison was another one that jumped out to me immediately. I think looking at this type chart, honestly, like the one thing I take away from this is I'm finally starting to realize that I have no way, like, my brain has such a hard time, like, disseminating information from these types of charts. There's just so much to absorb. So many columns and rows, so many, like, I have such a hard time with it. It's the same thing that happens when I look at even the Pokemon type chart, like right now, where I just look at it and it's just like, oh my god, there's so many columns. Wait, oh, Warrior's fighting type. Okay, oh, we're done. Is there anybody down here? There is nobody. Okay, I'll take that back. There are some dudes down here that we're gonna have to beat up with Lapras. I think Lapras needs to get 3 more levels before we beat those dudes up, because I assume they're the 3 bird tamers, and I want Ice Beam for that. Although Lapras does have Shockwave. You assumed I would ignore the first 17 types. No, I was immediately looking at everything, because I've never seen this before. So I immediately wanted to go and look at all the things. You did post this before? I don't recognize this. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and fight these things just because I do have Shockwave. When was it posted? Oh, October 26th. Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Okay, that explains why it's not at the forefront of my mind. Holy cow, I forgot about it. Oh, so is it basically the same? Nothing really has changed, it's just those 3 columns? Follow age? We have a problem. We have a problem. I just realized we lost Shockwave because I think I must have learned a move and I wasn't paying attention. I don't think we want to lose Shockwave. I think I need to reset. But I have no idea where I saved. I definitely... Oh my god. I saved at the end of last stream, I'm pretty sure. I always do. I kind of want to go ahead and reset because the move relearner is post E4, I think. 2 years ago. Oh my god. How in the world has it been 2 years? How? No. 1.5 years. Yeah, we haven't gotten 2 years yet. Nah, because the stream's 2nd anniversary is coming up in like 3 months. Yeah, okay, that broke my brain there for a second. Y'all breaking my brain. I'm gonna go ahead and try, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% certain that I saved. I'm like 90% certain that it's saved. Yes. And yep, we saved. Okay, we're good. You just looked at the year, fair. I had a small panic attack because I was like, there's no way. How has it been that long? Let's see. Infernal has been here for a year and about a year, a little over a year. Dolphy's almost at a year. The stream's almost at 2 years. I think that's everything notable. It's hard to believe that it's been so long since I first pressed the start streaming button. Like 2 years ago, my god, things were different. They were so much different back then. I was still playing WoW for one thing. Because I remember that's back when the War Within expansion was coming out, and that was literally the last time my guild raided. We died in the first, like, month. Yo, Inferno! Welcome back. What's up, man? How are you doing this fine evening? Oh, I can break. I just realized that. OSHA 30 this week, so you need sleep need sleep on the week where we have the stupid time change. It was right before the Arc stuff. I basically stopped playing WoW and then immediately started doing the Arc stuff. Electric was super effective against metal, but I swapped that around. I feel like electric probably should be either super effective or neutral against metal. Just because metal is resistant to so many things and electric just seems to be struggling a little. I don't know. That's just like again, it's just looking at things on paper. Okay, this time I know. Okay. What happened to Shockwave? Oh my fucking god. I just finally realized what I did. Holy shit. Okay. I am very clearly not functioning quite right. It's the only 3 things that you changed. ESA is done. It seems all right. The mod support is still catching up. Mod support's not quite where it was on ASE, but in fairness, there's a lot of things on ASE that are kind of really bad too still. I think the problem is the foundation for Arc has some issues. Still a good game. But I think Arc is very much propped up by its modding community. I mean, I have a feeling that Infernal probably agrees on that too. Daedalus would probably agree if he was here. I think it's really the mods for Arc that make it good. That's strong against sound. I think I'll change it back. Just my gut is just telling me that there's something off with electric and with steel specifically. Like I see the arguments for Astral, but I'm still eyeing those two. I'm eyeing the electric row and the metal column. It just, something feels off. All right, we're not staying in against that this time. Oh, great. Now we're gonna get Fear Swipe 5 times. It's annoying because Arc is like so big budget, but like it's very clear that the way it's been coded is, I don't know how you want to call it, like duct tape, hope, and miracles, and that's kind of it. It's got issues. It's one of those things where it's even ASE, like ASA has its own issues, but a lot of it's foundational that came over still from ASE. It's been cooked like a Switch game. No, hold on. That's insulting to Switch games. Most Switch games are pretty stable nowadays. I don't think they did. I'm pretty sure that they didn't. Now, the developers may have come from there, but I'm pretty sure that the devs were working mostly on their own. Monster Hunter Rose? Oh, Monster Hunter Rise. That, actually, I do have a lot of knowledge of because I'm a Monster Hunter fan. So I know that Monster Hunter Rise wasn't specifically developed for the Switch. A lot of some of the things that happened around the timing of the Switch was basically like a lot of developers were making things for the Wii U, And then the switch happened. And a lot of them were just like, oh. Monster Hunter World was really good. I've been playing Monster, like I stopped playing with Monster Hunter Frontier because I did not like Frontier at all. That was the game, right? That was the name of it, right? Wait, no. Monster Hunter Wilds. My God, I can't keep them straight now. I've done so many of them. Wilds was the one that kind of, it just turned me off. Monster Hunter World was great. Monster Hunter Wilds, I think, sucked. Because the problem with Monster Hunter Wilds is like the first like 24 hours of that game is quite literally, here's an annoying child who's going to handhold you the whole way through the game on rails, and it's going to make you want to just throw yourself into traffic. And it's like, you cannot get rid of said child. You cannot skip this quest. You have to do all of this step by step by step, handhold the whole way through, and oh my God, I despised it. Monster Hunter Rise may have had worse graphics, but oh my God, it was infinitely better just structurally because I didn't have the annoying child the whole way through. I'm gonna swap because I don't think I already know what's going to happen. Poison damage is gonna come in and cause issues. Wait, electric only has one weakness again. Hang on, let me look at the electric column. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. I'm not sure on that one. I mean, you could make plant resistant to it, or strong. Well, sound, maybe? Or magic. Have a dumb idea? I mean, this is the channel for dumb ideas, so. It can't be that dumb. Wow, that was a crit. Yes. Hey guys, I just remembered that we gave Lapras the experience share. I completely forgot about that. Huh. Well, gee willikers. What if metal and electric was super effective against each other? That's allowed. That's 100% allowed. Kill two birds with two stones. Kill two birds with each other. It's like how most conflicts are solved in Pokemon. Just throw birds at each other until one of them dies. God, I wish we had Ice Beam right now. And I wish we had Ice Beam. Do I... man. There's so much XP here. I'm just gonna try it again. Two brain cells fighting for third place. Now that time change has completely thrown me off. I'm definitely not on my A game tonight. Obviously by the fact that I reset because for some reason I tricked myself into thinking that Lapras had Shockwave when in reality it was by Dragonair. So, woo! Electric and metal coverage is better. Yeah, I like the double-edged sword stuff. Double-edged sword is always interesting. Time change, daylight savings. We still have to suffer daylight savings. I would quite love for daylight savings to stop existing Unfortunately, yes, it is in fact still a thing. That happened just yesterday. Was when we've lost an hour. Wasn't bug and poison like that in Gen 1? No? Thought it stopped your... No, it's still going, unfortunately. There's always a conversation every single year where somebody will propose a bill and be like, oh, we should definitely get rid of this. And then everyone's like, and then nobody does it. Bug and poison were the only type... They were super effective. Wait, what? I don't remember that. Gen 1? I didn't think they changed any of them. Hold on a minute. Hang on. Now I want to look. I want to see. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What? Wait, how much else on here is different? Is anything else on here different? What? I can't believe that. That's I never actually knew that, but I guess that goes to show how much I actually played Gen 1. I was not a Gen 1 person. I came in Gen 2, but Gen 3 was the one that I really liked. The Pokemon Crystal was really good. I really like Pokemon Crystal, and I still like Pokemon Crystal to this day. I have it on Virtual Console. And I have a cartridge somewhere, but the cartridge is dead. And I don't feel like paying to have it fixed. Half instead of 2x. 1 instead of 2x. Ghost was making 2x against Psychic instead of 0. I didn't even know that Ghost was nothing against Psychic at one point. That is unbelievable. Ice was made half against Fire instead of what? Oh my god. This is breaking my brain. I didn't know this stuff. That doesn't sound right. Was it really? I don't know. I don't have an old version of Red or Blue that I can just whip out and check. Oh, looking at this blurb that you posted, Dolphy, it also makes sense why I was so confused about Ghost and Dark for the longest time. Because I remember at some point I was like, man, I thought Dark was half against Steel. This doesn't make any sense. There's the answer. Now I understand. Have no effect on Psychic. Huh? Yeah, that was probably a coding bug. I would be willing to bet money it was a coding bug. You can break yellow by walking. Yep. There's also that bug where you can write code by taking specific actions in the game and like warp yourself to the Elite Four and just instantly be done with it. Or you can like it's the speedrun stuff is insane. Yeah, it's Pewter City where everything falls apart. Yeah! Yes! Finally! Button! Guys, button. I'm so excited to get rid of Mist. Guys, we have a crazy button. We can kill things now. There, Part Peach fall asleep in front of the Jigglypuff. And just walk for a few minutes and the game just breaks. I remember I used to watch speedrunning for Red and Blue. That was when Chrism was doing it, and there were all the crazy tricks for writing code and getting things to spawn and warping from one point to another. And I'm just watching this and I'm like, what the hell? What in the shitty coding is this? 360K. I have been watching that man stream on Twitch since I think it was 2014 when I first started watching Chrism. I'm pretty sure it was 2014. I need to check, but I think it was 2014. I don't know when I followed him, because I know that there for a long time I was not a follower person for some reason. I just always searched for them instead of following. I don't know why. I was just different back then. Spin doesn't pay stat total. Oh my god. Call him that every single time he comes online. He did another Archipelago this past weekend, didn't he? Archipelago. Can I just go up the stairs? There's just stairs here, right? I'm just going up the stairs. Did I beat everybody that was here? Can you solve? Yeah, it's already solved, but I'm trying to... There we go. I want to beat the rest of you that are in here so I can get all the XP. Hey, look, a bot! Let me ban that real quick. It's nice to play a game where I can just easily go over and do that. Well, we're killing an orphan. Archipelago. What are the other ways that we can pronounce this wrong? Archipelago. Archipelago. Alpacago. Bot reported. Hell yeah. I can't wait for it to get banned in 2 seconds. Was DM's best recollection? What? Okay. Alpaca go. Bingo. The key card opened. Eek, no stop, help. No, I don't want the Thunderwave lady. Bye. Archipelago logo. It'd be fun to do something Archipelago related at some point, but I just don't think we have time. Ooh. Wait, what? What you talking about, Willis? Romer Roar-glitch? What was the Romer Roar-glitch? I'm not actually familiar with this one. Is Ice Beam gonna do more or body? I don't know. We're just gonna hit it. Be funny if we freeze this one too. Well, yeah, Lapras is really strong. Raikou and Entei get deleted for fire because they still couldn't code. It's a smash cut to Junichi Masuda just like dancing on a table. Sir, we need to finish coding. No, I've got to finish partying. Get back to making terrible shiny killers. To just get erased off the file. That's funny. Wait, so that's patched? That's no longer a thing? I cannot believe that Lapras just one-shot everything. Okay, Lapras is a beast. They fixed that in the Switch. Wow, so they did change things. Okay. Now I'm curious about what else is different. I am, you know what? Wait a second. Why have I not taught Surf to Lapras? What's the point in not doing that? It's gonna get stab off of it. Who cares if Blastoise already has it? I just gotta be careful not to get rid of Ice Beam. I actually kind of want to keep Perish Song because Perish Song is just such a great way to cheat. It's probably never going to matter. It only literally mattered for the Snorlax. Could use it as a cheap way to kill something really, really, really high level, but when's that ever going to happen? Because we're not trying to kill the legendaries. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Prayer Song. You think you know how you want to handle combat? Is it going to be like cockfighting? The PP system are like they're I am so against PP. Confirmed the Finnick is anti-PP. Just gonna let that one sink in there for a second. Off Lumion Legacy's energy system? Why do I feel like this is probably going to be similar to Tim? Go ahead and describe it. I am fully expecting this to sound very similar to Tim. Because Tim was an energy system as well. Just have an energy bar and that's what you... Yeah, it's Tim. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I preferred Tim's method of doing it. Tim was a really, really, really good... It was a really good game before it died. Before the developers just randomly decided that they just wanted to kill the game and they dabbed and dipped out. They really mishandled that one. And rest, get more energy, but take the... Tim did not have the rest. It had weight. It did not have rest. Oh, seriously, talking about Tim again makes me sad because it was such a good game, but my God, they just mishandled it. It would have been so good, number one, if they had just not named it Tim because that definitely hurt the marketing. Two, if they just hadn't done a tab and dipped out at the very end. Like, oh my God. It had such a chance to be such a great game and they just farted all over it and threw it out the window. New creatures, yep. It's a good system. That type of system is really good. Because then you have like some tactical decisions where it's like you may not have enough energy to do one type of move, so you have to think about either doing a weaker move or resting to potentially do that move, but then also rendering yourself vulnerable to being hit. It is worth noting that the game, that type of system works better if the creatures are more tanky. So less glass cannons, not exactly a bunch of impossible bulwarks, but like, you know, not quite like to the degree where Pokemon is, where everything is one-shopping stuff. One-shopping? One-shotting. We're shopping. One-stop shopping. Come and get your stuff. Come and get your shit and then get out. We washed the ball away. Oh, I don't want to stand against Magneton. That's going to be bad. I'm just one-shot with this real quickly with Ninetales. I don't want to risk this having some big electric attack and just taking Lapras out back and shooting it. Now we can go back to Lapras. Magnemite's not going to do anything. God, I hate the time change. I'm going to be complaining about that probably for the rest of the week. I will say that this type of time change is easier for me to get used to now than the other type. Having to get up an hour earlier is much simpler than trying to go to sleep, you know, at the weird time. That was no bueno. Complain for 6 months and then swap back and then complain again. Yep. Never-ending cycle. All right, and let's go up to the next floor and bully everyone there. One of the 4 Rocket brothers. What if they're actual brothers, or if they're just dudes who are like, yeah, we're definitely brothers? Lapras is leveling up surprisingly fast. I expected this to go a little bit more slowly, kind of like Dragonair levels, but seems to have an advantage. 0 relevance outside. Yeah, it sounds like a build-up for something. It's like, nah, these guys don't matter. I have to start thinking about what we're gonna do when we get to the end of this. I know we're still like a decent way out from being done with this game, but I gotta think of what game we're gonna go to next, because there's definitely options that are beating at the top of my head. I also know there's that Crimson Desert game that's coming out next week or something like that, that I originally had written off because I thought it was another freaking MMO, but it's not. So I'm a little more interested now because Black Desert was really good. Go back to Lands of Torture. No. Never again. Never again. The only way I would ever go back to Lands of Torture is if we do like a fundraiser or something in the future. Like if we ever get big enough that the Finnick can do a fundraising stream or something, that would be one of the fundraising goals. And it would probably be at the very top because I just don't want to ever do it again. I just used Ice Beam and now he's throwing out a Golbat. I'm in trouble. Even though you're the one actually playing it. We all get to suffer together. Yay! Oh boy! And the annoying part is it really wasn't that hard. It just was as if you didn't want to lose all of your dudes. You had to go so agonizingly slow. And then you'd have those floors that would just take forever. And you would get so impatient halfway through and then get antsy and do something stupid. And then you have to do it all over again. It was a test of patience, not a test of skill. Oh, God. And then I'll stream it live and be like, all right, guys, everybody has to watch. Oh, that'll be the circle. I'll be forced to do that. And then everybody else will be forced to watch us speedrun it over and over and over. And there'll be no other choice for them. Everybody really will get to suffer together. I should have gone out and refreshed so that way I have all my PP back. Oops. Born to shit, forced to watch. I'm just going to keep leveling up Lapras at this point because I know Giovanni's going to have so many ground and rock types. We'll just shoot right through them. Sim energy refreshes after each battle. Yes. Did it? I want to say yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, it did. I remember now. It's been a long time since I played that game. Have I fought this dude already? Yeah, I don't know. It's better to go ahead and have it refresh after every single battle because otherwise it's going to be just agonizing trying to farm things, so it doesn't really hurt. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and swap to something else that's probably not going to die in one to hit to this thing. And I use Sonic Boom and Ray. Never mind. Oh yeah, we got leftovers. I forgot about that. Oh boy, this Snorlax is never going to die. Yeah, definitely not restore HP. Do not do that. We got to have a reason to still have those like little refresh machines in the middle of nowhere that you like. It's kind of like turns into bonfires from like Souls-like games where you're running along forever, desperately searching for a bonfire, and then you die right before you get to the bonfire, and then you hate your life. Oh, I get what you mean. I see. I got there in the end. So now the question is, are you going to have that item where it's a one-time use, heal all of your Pokemon at once? Tim had it. Actually, every single creature catcher I have played has had that. Except for Pokemon, where you get like a one-time heal everything in your party until you go to a Pokemon Center or something again. It was really nice. I really liked that. It was extremely nice to not have to go back to the Pokemon Center once. Yes, the vial. The vial. I don't remember what we called it in Tim. It had a different name. Was it a Tim vial? I'm sorry, where am I? How did I get on the first... Did I go into the... I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. I'm only kind of half paying attention. I think most of my thought power right now is literally just trained on the conversation and not actually on the gameplay. It's a really good thing that we're not playing something that requires skill right now, because this would be a disaster. We'd be in trouble. Doing a playthrough of Koromon would be interesting on stream. Koromon was actually pretty alright. It had some unique stuff. Doing a playthrough of Tim on stream would be interesting too if it wasn't for the fact that you have to delete your entire save file in order to do it. Because reasons. Or at least that's how it was at one point. I don't know if that's still the way it is. Which one of these did I go down already? I'm so, like... I completely lost track of which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. Snake. By the way, I am amazed at how many people are playing Pokopia. Like, I am shocked. It's a pretty big list of people playing Pokopia. It's not my style of game, just so we're clear. I'm not going to be playing it because I don't like Animal Crossing games. I find them to be extremely boring. Also, I think the Ditto is creepy beyond belief. There's only 300 in Pokopia. That's not many. Yeah, I already said that I don't like Animal Crossing games. My expectations are much higher. For what it would need to have to like actually get my attention, it would have to be much higher. But honestly, it's not the amount of Pokemon, it's just the gameplay itself. It's not my type of game. Because every time I watch clips of it and see people doing things, like my brain is just sitting there and like it just looks like maintenance and nothing else. There's not really much, it doesn't really come across as like exploration or adventure. It just, I don't know, like more simmed? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say there's like a 300 or something. Given that this statement is in all caps. Roughly 485. Okay, yeah. I watched a streamer play New Horizons when it came out because I had nothing else to do. And I remember him cycling through villagers constantly trying to find the one that he was looking for. And I was like, there's a lot of these. And that was all the thought that I gave it. I'm staying in, yeah, because he's probably just going to use Sonic Boom a bunch. Sonic Boom, not to be confused with Sonic Boob. That's something else entirely. I just realized that Lapras is getting... Lapras is almost 36. It's completely outpaced Dragonair, which is hilarious. We're going to have some work to do when we get out of Silph to actually recover some XP on some of these other dudes. I think our team is going to be extremely underleveled. 218 in the OG Animal Crossing? It's one of those things where it's just like the number of villagers, etc. I just means nothing to me. It's just whether the gameplay is interesting or not specifically, which is weird to say in a Pokemon game. Usually it's reverse. I did not want to use that. Uh oh. We need to swap. Yeah, we absolutely have to swap. Lapras is in trouble. Let Dragonair get some XP here. And then I think we actually need to go ahead and swap the experience share onto Dragonair. Boom. I'm still shocked that the next generation of Pokemon isn't coming out until 2027. And I'm really scared about whether it's going to be early 2027 or really late 2027. I need to go heal again. I honestly kind of wonder if the next generation of Pokemon is going to be late 2027. That's kind of crazy to think about. The next Pokemon game may not actually come out until almost 2028. Not having third-party N64 graphics. You know what's sad is I guarantee you that even if you delayed this game by like 5 years, the graphics would look identical to that trailer. I'd be willing to bet money there'd be no difference in the graphics, no matter how many years you delayed it. And then you'd sit there and ask, well, what'd they spend their time on? And my answer would be, not a damn clue. Probably not that game. Probably other games. I just want the game. What do I want? What do I want? I don't want it to look like Scarlet and Violet at launch, because Scarlet and Violet at launch was a problem. I also want it to have a decent shiny hunting method at launch that's not dependent on raids, which is definitely not going to happen because that's become their crucible for some reason. I want the shiny sparkle noise back. I would like the game to have like 400 or 500 at launch at the very least. Honestly, the game realistically needs to have like 500 Pokemon at launch. If they're doing what I think they're doing, it needs to be that high. All right, who have I not taken out here at this point? I'm wondering if it's going to be higher than average purely because at this point we know that there's going to be some kind of procedurally generated island system. And the only way that's really going to work is if you have a ton of things that are out there only. So unless the main continent is going to be one tiny island, which, oh god, I imagine they're going to have a bunch to populate those outer islands. I'm being optimistic and hoping it'll be north of 500. It's just, like I said, it's just that procedurally generated island system. We just got to figure out how that's going to work. Until we know, like, if that's, like, the in-game thing or not, we won't really know. Honestly, it wouldn't shock me if the procedurally generated islands are how you get the shiny hunting materials this time around. Maybe you have to get, like, some kind of crystal powder off of them or something. Like, you go there and there's some rare resource that you need in order to make baconators at a picnic table. Finally hit 1,000 in one game in 21-26. Hell yeah. Yeah, didn't you hear the next generation of Pokemon games is sponsored? They've been 2 type shit. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yes, this island randomly generated with a Burger King on it. This one randomly generated with Wendy's. Oh, is that a Dairy Queen over there I see? Now with their new $5 M&M Blizzards? Oh! The rare resources, Duracell batteries, and 90s bottle caps. That becomes one of the currencies. You have to collect the bottle caps specifically from Coca-Cola. Collect all the Coca-Cola bottle caps and then you'll unlock shiny hunting. Haha. Is Duracell C battery? No, I think its favorite food is just straight up iPhones. I think Magnemite absolutely eats phones. Rotom's in shambles. Rotom goes into the phone, and then just the Magnemite comes along. It's like, ah, zzz. And then Rotom is back on the streets, living in a cardboard box. So I guess the new meme for Rotom is it living in a boombox, which is kind of cool. I really hope that we get to see more of boombox Rotom in the future. Genuinely, I actually like that form a lot. Pokopia might not be my game, but I can at least appreciate the design of boombox Rotom. I guess he's not technically a boombox, he's just a sound system, but still, I like it. If I get poisoned again, I'm absolutely going to crash out. Okay. If we get poisoned specifically by smog again at some point tonight, I will get a mobile streaming software. I will figure out where Dolphy lives, and I will throw Dolphy out a window. First, I'll go up, find Infernal, and drag him down with me, so we can do it as a 2-man job. Leaves me high enough to kill. It's gonna be out like, you know those like Playmobil houses where they're like 2 or 3 feet tall? It's gonna be out one of those windows. We're just gonna kind of like wiggle you through. Infernal's down, he'll be the cameraman. We posted on YouTube. Watch us dunk on this nerd. Here we go. Wink. No, we let you hold the camera so we can have person going out the window view for the video. And it keeps dramatically swapping views between us and you as you go out the window. I don't want to walk all the way back down to the Pokemon Center. I'm just going to waste a full heal on this. I just don't want to deal with this. I just realized I could have pressed rest on the next fight and been fine. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. Huh. Me harassing a food worker. We'd have to like Logan Paul it. We'd have to find like a homeless guy on the street or something and like zoom in and start harassing him and be like, look at this guy, look at this guy, blah, blah, blah. Look at these raggedy clothes, oh my god, look at that. And we start like pulling stuff and just throwing it aside, like just tearing up his entire setup. We find a dead body and we film it. We eventually thought the same thing there. we find someone who's just been beat up and we film them on the side and be like, look at this loser. How to get #1 trending. Wait a minute. Maybe this is what I need to do to promote Harmonizer. I just go out and then like do the most heinous things and film it. This video is sponsored by my book. Watch as I dunk on these losers. Proceeds to beat up a homeless man. Oh my god, stop being confused. Wait, actual serious question. So I know we unlocked the Sevi Islands on Cinnabar. Do we have to beat Blaine first, or is there some way we can do it before we beat Blaine? Why am I still confused? Ah, so you do have to be... Okay. We will have to beat Blaine. Wow, that Hypno just exploded into tiny bits. Oh, this is one of the Rocket Brothers. Oh, wow, we really didn't care about them. I forgot this was in here. How wonderful. Again, why do the sprites in this game have cake and chests? That's weird. I'd say there's a really good chance that we're beating Blaine tonight. We just have to get through the rest of this tower and then go just smack around Cinnabar for a little bit. There should be we should be able to get it. Beating Blaine's meat. Local teenager beats up bald man. Slap his bald head! That's what we'll film. We'll film us beating him up. Does it make the Taco Bell sound? Oh my god, that'd be a hilarious sound effect. If I ever go bald, I want to somehow figure out a way so that if somebody touches my head, it makes the Taco Bell sound. That'd be hilarious. Why is everybody... Like, there's like 40 trainers inside this tower. This is ridiculous. It's Travis. I knew a Travis once. Shit. Man, I missed that guy. I cannot believe that almost one-shot the Magnemite. Mid-game grinding location. I wish honestly, that there were more trainers in here so I could just keep going. But once we knock this out, we'll go and do the Pokemon Mansion, and then we'll go in and slap Blaine. I almost said Brain. Gosh. Oh, we do have to take out Sabrina, too. I forgot about Sabrina. I forgot Sabrina exists. Holy crap. Is it really just kind of like you chain from Blaine to Sabrina into Giovanni? What Fortnite should you use? Okay, here's the problem. I don't know all of the Fortnite skins, so I'm going to throw out... me? Dang it. Dolphy actually beat me to it. I was going to throw that out because that's the only thing I could think of that's really stupid that I think is in that game. All 3 of them. There's 3 Mikus. Yeah, you need to dunk on somebody using the Miku skin. That'll really aggravate them. Nothing like getting killed by a Vocaloid. Gosh. Snorlax is paralyzed. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Never mind, it didn't really hurt too badly. You used to get called Miku on Roblox? Why? Oh, wait, no, because of how your character looks. Duh. Definitely the Miku in pink. Absolutely the pink one. 100% the pink one. No questions asked. Hey, we paralyzed him. Haha. Pinku. That sounds wrong for some reason. You can call it Pikachu. Pikachu, go. I choose you. Use sing. I'm gonna take a drink of water now, just on my own accord. I really dehydrated myself today. I was not keeping... I had to go to the doctor's today, so I was a little distracted. Sung Jin... Who is that? I googled it and I still have no... I'm not familiar with this one. You guys definitely have this anime vibe going, though. Clearly. Yeah, see, I don't watch... I really don't watch the anime. The only anime I watch, I kid you not, is just One Piece. There's probably a lot of them like I would like. Like, I've seen a lot of clips from that Delicious and Dungeon one. That one seems like it might be good to watch. But One Piece is the only thing that I consistently watch. I'm on my second rewatch, so I've watched it 3 times now. The entire My Hero Academia set, nice. I mean, it's just about finding something that clicks with you, and when you find that one thing that clicks with you, I mean, like, it clicks. I'm gonna swap Dragonair here on this one. I really should expand and watch other anime, honestly, because I find that, like, it feels like whenever I'm exposed to it, usually I like whatever I see, but it comes with a huge but, because there's a lot of anime that I don't like. I can tell you right now, I hate things like Attack on Titan. I don't like overly violent things. If the anime is just full of people's heads exploding and stuff, it's probably not gonna be my thing. I also don't like the isekai type things where it's like, I woke up in a new world and I'm blah blah blah. It's like, oh my god, like, stop. Why did I not use Shockwave? I should have just used Shockwave. It didn't matter. Okay, we're fine. You only watch like 2 animes? Which 2? Is one of them One Piece? Enjoy it. Fair enough. Everyone has their thing. Okay, now hold on. If we're counting those 2, then yeah, I've seen those as well. Obviously. Literally both of them, including the Kirby one. I remember when that was back on with Fox Kids. God, there were a bunch of ones on Fox Kids, like the Sonic one too that existed at one point. Man, that was a different era. I really like the ones where you kind of just like get to explore. A lot of people don't like the ones that are super long, but I like the ones that are really, really long, where there's like a lot to them because you get to explore more. I think that's the reason why I like One Piece so much. It's such a long anime. There's so much stuff to explore and find in it. Like, it's really appealing to me because of that. Okay, now I have to remember where the panel was that I need to go back to where I need to go, because it's time to head to Giovanni. I think it was... We said it was floor 6, right? Did we say it was floor 6? It's floor 3. Okay, so where was it? Oh, it was this room, wasn't it? This looks familiar. Ah, there's a thing there. Go back. Wait, hang on. There's a thing. I love saying that One Piece's season 1 is 1,200 episodes long. It's such a fun little thing. It's so amusing. Really, that one season is actually 12, technically. There's 12 in there. They just didn't call them seasons because they were just doing it one every week. Because you have the East Blue Saga, you have everything leading up to Alabasta, which is, so these are different seasons. You have Skypiea, you have Eni's Lobby, you have Thriller Bark, you have Marineford, you have Punk Hazard, Dressrosa. Oh my god, why can't I remember the Big Mom season? My god, I remember the name of it. Oh my god. I remember the name of the islands. I don't remember the name of the season, though. Well, whatever. The Big Mom arc. You have Wano, and then there's Egghead. So you have 11 seasons, technically. One Piece or the Bible? Definitely One Piece. Yeah, like I said, One Piece just clicks with me. I just... It's also fleshed out. Like, there's just so much in there to digest and so much to see and find. And all the new locations are always so different and so exciting. Marowak. Hey, I've seen 2 Pokemon and not a single one has done an attack against me. Awesome. Moss Rock and Ice Rock to Hologram. Yeah. They were just like, nah. Although, I will say that I think the idea of like forcing you to be in a specific location to do the evolution is really annoying. Like, I get it to a degree, but man. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Fair enough. I wasn't thinking about that angle of it. Alright, let's turn Giovanni inside out and continue to keep the trend going of local 12-year-old beats Mafia boss. Rock Tunnel, or near the power plant. Power plant would have been, yeah. I'm gonna surf it. Don't poison me. Thank you. Hey, horn attack. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to once again say that I really, really, really wish that ZA had been set across all of Kalos in the same way that Arceus was set all across Sinnoh, I really would have liked to have seen that desert to the north fleshed out, or the really tall cliffs fleshed out, or like whatever was going on that far eastern side that was just never developed. Oh gosh, he's got a Nidoqueen. Oh, it has its derpy sprite. Could have been in Viridian 4. Oh yeah, there's tons of places where they could have put it, but they just didn't feel like it. They're like, no, this takes much effort. Oh boy. I don't know that, okay, I'm sorry. The Nidoqueen has Poison Sting for some reason. That's cool. I don't know which one of these hits harder. They hit exactly the same, I think. But one of them, well, I don't think it matters. Why would you use... Okay, the AI sucks. I know the AI sucks. I don't know why I'm surprised. I wish the AI didn't suck, but here we are. Doesn't surprise me for Galar and Paldea. They just didn't want to have it be limited anymore. Nobody ever wants Rain Dance. Go away, Rain Dance. Yeah, I don't think that I'll ever make an appearance again. I'd say there's almost no chance. Let's send out Blastoise. We haven't used him in a long time. Why not? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking forward to that game that's supposedly coming out from the leaks, where it's going to be like Pokemon Silver and Gold, but it's going to be Hoenn and Sinnoh. I really want to see what that looks like, because I feel like that could be amazing depending on how they do it. It's got so much potential. It could also just suck. Wait, did you not hear about that one? It's in all caps. I'm going to assume that that was the first time that you've heard that. In which case, I apologize. I thought that was more just wide stream knowledge at this point. Excuse me, sir, I would like a Master Ball. Because I'm rich, I can get... Is there a way to do item duping in this? Can I item dupe this? Still wouldn't believe that, not gonna lie. So, the same leak that came from was from 6 months ago. I think it was 6 or 7 months ago, and that same leak had everything from Wind and Waves listed, except it didn't talk about the starters, but it literally had everything else nailed down so far. So I'm inclined to assume that that is actually real and that is on its way. And all I can say is my body is ready. My god, I hope it has Dex Naving. If it has Dex Naving, like, I'm gonna absolutely... We're gonna be doing that for multiple days straight. God, can you imagine they bring back Dex Naving in both Sinnoh and Hoenn? Oh my god, the Fennec would be, please. I'll say that because that's the PG version. The PG version of what I was thinking. Ah yes, pleased. Yeah, that's really what I was thinking. Okay, so there's stuff in here that Lapras is geared up to take out. So I'm just gonna go through and explore. Grimer. By the way, do I know what a C... Why does that sound really... Oh, yes! No, actually, I do know what that is. I actually do. Those are those little tiny slugs with, like, the weird rabbit-type ears on them that are really, really popular in Japan. Like, really popular. Can I just repel and not have to deal with all this? Because I don't feel like taking out all these right now. I just want to skip. I just want to skip them. To explore. Play an Abyssal that has a cross between a regular bunny and a sea bunny. That would work really well. It's the, Oh my god, guys, it's a variant of Score Bunny. I know it's not. It's just funny because that's like in my head, like I'm seeing it. Oh, look at that. That just got approved. Now everyone can think about that. I mean, a sea bunny makes sense depending on how you do it. Like, it can be really good. Just, please, for the love of God, don't make it look anything like Score Bunny. Please don't make it look like Score Bunny. Why is this? It's Oops All Intimidate. You know what's funny, too, is that we can completely eliminate all context from that thing that Dolphy posted, because now we could theoretically quote it, and then it would just be like Dolphy said it in a vacuum, which I think is hilarious. Man, we really need to get a quote bot. I'm gonna look into getting a quote bot. I think we need it. We need something like Quoconut. Why would I put a bunny and on 2 legs? I don't know. Why does Game Freak put everything on 2 legs? Just say, there's always a threat. Even if those feet are taped down to the floor, there is still a chance it will stand up. The number of memes I have seen on Blue Sky of people drawing the Pomeranian and just duct tape all over its feet. It's like, oh, this is Sprigatito all over again. I can't wait for that thing to stand. I would be shocked if Gekwa stands. I will not be shocked if the Pomeranian stands. And the reason why is because I think that everybody would hate it if it stands, which is why I think it's going to happen. Protein. Yeah. Oh, brother. All of the gym bros just instantly went alert. Protein? Protein? This place makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know how to navigate this. We'll figure it out. It's worth noting that I think I've done the Pokemon Mansion once. This is not a place that I frequently visit. In any Pokemon game. Charmander's gone. Ooh, Charmeleon. Is there a way to catch the starters in the postgame? So you could theoretically have Blastoise, Venusaur, and the third one on the same team. It's, you know how many people it would trigger if I made a video where it's like, oh yeah, how cool it'd be to have Blastoise, Venusaur, and that other one? I'd trigger so many people all at once. That would almost be worth putting a video out for again. Oh my god, that's such a good rage bait. Oh my god. We just have to put out rage bait. That's the whole thing. It's just constantly put out rage bait. Make everybody hate me and therefore do free advertising for me. I did a ton of research yesterday on how to like do advertising stuff for Harmonizer, and like, oh boy, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work on that, and I am not looking forward to it. So what happens if I flip this switch? Who wouldn't? Question mark. Wow. Fall for Charizard being the other one. I mean, We all know that Charizard is the worst one of the Kanto starters. That's not debatable. So wait, what now? Okay, now I'm thinking about it. Hang on. What is the take from every generation that would irritate the largest number of peoples? So if we said Charizard is the worst starter, that will definitely aggravate a ton of people. From Gen 2, if we said, what, like Totodile is the worst starter, that'd probably get the largest number of people. Gen 3, you have to say it's Trico. You have to say it's Trico, because no one's going to take you seriously if you say Mudkip, and I have seen people lose their minds over Trico online. Why am I still confused? Okay, come on. I think the easiest Sinnoh rage bait is saying that Chimchar sucks. I've seen so many Chimchar fans online. I think all you have to do is say that Chimchar sucks, and I think instantly you have a mob on you. I'm gonna let Blastoise out to play for a little bit. I'm sitting here and thinking about Mew gave birth. Oh my god, that was the worst time for me to read the screen. Oh my god, I didn't know it was this book. I was... Shit. I can't believe... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna pause and drink on that one. I can't... Mew gave birth. Period. Done. End of sentence. Oh my god. You gave birth. Oh god, how do you open this door? Oh, it's open. Excellent, I did it right. Well, now that these are still shut. Okay, how do I open these doors? Oh god, I don't have enough repels for this. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I still... Wait, what? Oh. A big boy. Well, I'll kick it. That's not... I was trying to hit Surf. I thought that's where Surf would be. I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. Imagine Johto if they put time into fleshing it out? Oh, into fleshing it out. Instead of cramming Kanto in. Okay, let's be honest. If they hadn't crammed Kanto into it, I genuinely think that Johto probably still would have looked like Johto. I highly doubt it would have been very different. I just don't have much faith. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, now this one's shut. So you open that, that makes that open, but then the other ones are still shut. So what are you supposed to do? I think Gold and Silver deserves credit because of the fact that they had Kanto in that game as well, just because it was so interesting at the time. It was like, you didn't just get the new thing, you also got the old thing. But it did also create the expectation that with Hoenn would have Hoenn plus Johto or something like that, and it didn't, which was disappointing to me. Hoenn was really solid, pretty much across the board. There's only a few things that I can complain about with Hoenn, which is saying something. I am not a huge fan of Sinnoh, though. I think, so here's the thing. I don't think Kanto is just mid. I think Kanto is like less than mid by quite a bit. So I think that Kanto is arguably kind of bad. Johto is mid. Hoenn's peak. Sinnoh, I think, is mid. Unova, I think, is actually probably peak. I think Unova might be peak. We need a tier list for this. That would be an interesting stream to do tier list of this, because I have hot takes. Unova was actually pretty decent. It was, I wouldn't even call it was pretty good in terms of the layout and all the exploring that you could do in there, and it's all the different things they put in. How the hell do you navigate this place? Oh, South America exists in this game. Cool. What am I supposed to do? So these two statues are different, but they both key off of the same thing. So it's not like I can flip one and then flip the other. Is there anything upstairs that I missed? What am I missing? Haha! I figured it out. Oh god, it keeps going. I'm gonna fling myself out the window. Blastoise is not gonna survive this encounter, and he's gone. Well, time for Snorlax to go back out in front. What level were you when you beat Blaine, Dolphy? How the f- Because you did it. It's your life. You'd clear the rest of Kanto at that point. Okay. There's a chance I can get in the 40, like the low 40s, but I probably won't be able to get much higher. Oh, wait, really? Oh, wow, then you probably did it right at 40, which we're getting close to. That makes sense. My mentor once lived here. Was his name Jeff? Why is everybody throw out a Magnemite when I throw out Snorlax? This has happened twice now. Why is it Oops All Magnemite? You had killed Sabrina already. We must defeat Blaine first. The bald one goes first, then we'll deal with Sabrina. Why? Because I think it's funny. I'm also pretty sure that Blaine's Pokemon are like the high 40s. I want to say like 48. We're gonna have to find some place to grind, I think. I'm just gonna keep out Ninetales for this one and just torch the orb. Caress the orb with the flame tentacle. I'm gonna keep calling it the flame tentacle because I think it looks like a flame tentacle. What happens when I jump out the window? Wait, I keep talking about throwing myself out the window. What happens if I do throw myself out the window? Oh! Where the heck am I? Oh, come on. No! Oh, God, there was no point. It's always such bad timing, because it's like, you somehow always do it when I glance over. I feel nothing. I'm gonna get a ton of XP off of this, I think. I hope. You walk so Infernal can sprint at Mach 5. I like how that's just consistently become a thing, and I'm not even trying to make a meme of it. I'm gonna get more repels, because I don't want to keep walking through here, and yeah, I've had enough. I don't want to fight all these things. They're just not giving good enough XP to make it worth it. Yeah. Finnick needs a nap. Oh my god, I have so much money right now. I can go and buy Thunderbolt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? They only sell max repels? Ah. It's fine. He's fine. What kind of items can I sell here? Just because I know I'm not going to need this stuff. I'm never going to use this. It's just not the way I play the game. I'm also going to get rid of this stuff. Because the money for it's just really good, and I'm going to need the money more than I'm going to need the items. We're not trying to create beasts. We're just trying to beat the game. Alright. That's a decent enough money. We should be able to safely buy Thunderbolt in the future, because we will need Thunderbolt for the Thunder Chicken. I know the Thunder Chicken has Thunder, but I would really like it to have T-Bolt. I just don't really trust Thunder that much. I've been spurned by Thunder too many times. No, turn that off. Who wouldn't? Okay, that's right. Now I have to trigger this. Okay, find more things we can sell. But this is just gonna, okay, so this is another dead end. Unless I'm, no, this is another dead end. What am I not seeing? Where's that other one go? So I went in that one. What happens if I go in this one? Same place? I think it would be. It's not. Very much not. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Dude, I just fell out of the ceiling. How did you not notice this? It's not really intuitive. I could be stupid. I'm probably stupid, but this... Okay. All right. Neat. I'm sorry, do I get denied healing from left? Okay, there it is. Oh, I was about to get really mad. Well, what's confusing to me is that you jump out of that one hole and you just drop into a room on the second floor. So it's like, okay, well, clearly the other one would land me in the same room because they line up together. But no, apparently jumping out of the other one sends you all the way down to wherever we are now, which is not where that other room was. So what the hell just happened? These things gone. Yeah, Dragonair is 38. Wow, his physical attack is really high. Learn agility? No. We don't need agility. We don't need agility, it's fine. I wish it made a smack noise when you fall off a building in this game. Carbos. Where are we? What? Where does this go? Great timing for repel wearing off. Masturbator sound. Don't. It kicks you out? So you're telling me it's a really good thing that we ran into this Grimer? The Grimer literally just saved us. Grimer was like, no, get down, Mr. President. Stop. All right. I'll believe you. Where are, oh my God. Ugh. Sup, nerd? Uh-oh, where am I now? That dude looks like a guy I used to work with. Everything has intimidate. Did I work with a burglar? I don't know. Ah! Oh, wow. The back-to-back on that one. That's a great back-to-back. Did you work with a burglar followed by that? Ah, yes. Break into somebody's house and just go to town. Infernal had an entire posse. Infernal out here collecting an entire... Oh, come on! What do you mean? Oh my God. We're in trouble. Check the M's. Hold on. And Dolphy's sending me nudes again. One of them is just... What the hell? I guess. Yeah, we're in so much trouble. We're probably gonna end up wiping inside of here at some point. I just don't think we have enough gas in the tank to get the whole way through right now. This is a weirdly lengthy mini dungeon. Which I guess makes it a full dungeon at that point. Okay, well, this is not good. Man, I really wish we had one of those Pokefiles right now because we could really use it. Who wouldn't? Oh, boy. Full restore. Wait a minute. Do I just send that instantly on Snorlax specifically? Because Snorlax can get us a long way through this. I think we just send it instantly on... Because we already have one. And we know we don't need this for the E4 because I have a very specific way I handle the E4. Yeah. Yeah. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all the space. Me when I go and buy a new home. This is ideal for a lab. Look at all the spice. Cue that Tim Curry thing. Look at all the spice. That clip of him is so legendary just because of the fact that he's struggling not to laugh as he's saying it. Which I always is amusing. Please don't explode. Okay, he missed. That's good. Okay, good. If he had used that the first time, we'd be in trouble, but he used it the second time. Well, Ninetales is going to get a level out of this. Beast. Okay, that goes up there. Get an item. It's Blizzard. Oh my god, it's Blizzard. That's interesting. Repel's effect wore off. Please put a repel back up. Man, do I teach Blizzard to Lapras? I can't remember if it learns it naturally or not. I wonder if that's worth it. So wait, it said we got the secret key? Where does that go? Where does the secret key go? What do you mean? Okay, I'm running from this. The gem? Oh, I forgot. That's right. It was locked. It's been so long since we looked at it. I just completely forgot. I would have been in here for another hour. I forgot it was locked. Did I miss anything in here or did we get everything? Can I leave now? The Finnick would like to not be here anymore. Okay, good. I don't want to be here. I don't like this place. I'm starting to understand why I never do anything in here. Yeah, I know why I don't do anything in here now. I think I must have done this one time, hated it, and promised myself I'd never come back. Okay. What in the heck do you mean? You're gonna make me go all the way around just to get what the I am going to lose my mind. I've wasted so many repels in here just trying to keep the Pokemon away. A repel a day keeps the Pokemon away. Oh, hey, look, a door. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Okay. Surge, because his is RNG. Theoretically, you could be stuck on Surge for the rest of your life. There's probably somebody who never beat this game purely because of Surge. Because they probably tried and tried and tried and tried and tried on that stupid trap and never got anywhere, got fed up with it after like 30 minutes and just said, nah. Okay, I want to see how high level the very first Pokemon is. That'll tell us really fast if we need to go somewhere else. I was a thief, but I went straight. The thieves have gone straight. They're 36. Okay, this is probably fine. We can probably just go straight into Blaine and just eliminate him. I assume that Blaine's gonna have a bunch of like low 40s things. Oh, how a Vulpix. Can you imagine if trainer Pokemon could sparkle? Like if there was the same odds of a trainer throwing out a shiny? It was higher? Uh-oh. I swear I remember Blaine having a level 37 in his party, but all of these are so low level. Yeah, these are all so low level. We'll see how it looks as we get closer to Blaine. I swear there was a 47 in his party, but I might be remembering like Soul Silver. It's entirely possible I'm thinking Soul Silver. Deleted. Slowly but surely, Dragonair will reach Dragonite. Sup, nerd? Do you know how hot Fire Breath Pokemon can get? Oh my god, he really is a nerd.
Actually.
Wow, it's Oops All 36. Also known as Oops, I just get to farm a ton of XP. This is almost identical to the first guy's team. What? The first guy was Growlithe, Vulpix, Ninetales, and this guy was Vulpix, Ninetales. We were like this close to the scientific name of Vulpix. Average Kanto teens. You know, them kids, they hit 10 and they're just like all Vulpix and nothing else. Actually, you know what? In the Pokemon universe, I guarantee you, speaking of Hatsune Miku, there is probably a Vulpix version of that in the Pokemon universe. I'd say that's very highly likely. 10 times in a row. Okay, I'm going to want to throw myself out a window by the time this is done. It's Ponyta. It's Flubber. This gym feels like the same 2 and 3 over again. You could say that about this gym and you'd still be right. But yeah, it's definitely like limited Pokemon. Just all over the place. They just pick the same things over and over again. There's so many Pokemon they could have used, but I think I've seen one trainer that's using Tangela. I don't know if I've seen no, I've seen one Farfetch'd, I've seen one Tangela. I haven't seen any of them using EVs at all. I've seen no EVs, unless I'm high and I'm just not thinking about it right now. I do not think I've seen an EV. Oh, that's another thing that's worth actually bringing up, because I'll be curious to see what your list is like by the time you get to the end of your creature catcher, Dolphy, but I will say that for mine, I don't have hardly any monos. I think almost everything I have, I'd say probably 98, 97% are dual. I do not think mono. I like using fire-type Pokemon, I just do. I think monos are typically more boring than like the duals. The duals usually are more fun. The only real monos that I have are like the early types. Like, you know, like, oh, this is the base of a triple, like, you know, it evolves twice. The very first one is just one typing, and then the second one is instantly dual typing. Like, that's pretty much across the board. I know why Blaine became a trainer. I don't have an EV equivalent. To 20 evolutions! Oh my god. Yeah, it was actually kind of on mine. It never crossed my mind even once to make an EV type thing. I just didn't feel like I was obligated. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of XP. Yep, that feels pretty good. I'm trying to verify. I have a ton that are split evos based on if the attack is higher or the special attack is higher. That's something I have that I did a lot of. There's at least 3 or 4 that I can think of where it's like 3 stage evos, but the third is different depending on the stats. $20 evolutions would be insane. It's doable, but it sounds insane. This gym really is oops all Vulpix and Growlithe. I have no PP left. Well, son of a gun. This is gonna take a second. I identified. It's gone. We used it so much, it shriveled up and it left. We'll have to swap to Lapras. I can't wait to get to Blaine and for it to turn out that Blaine is like just absolute. Oh, I thought that was Blaine for a second. I was like, wait, no, that's too much hair on the head. Fire is weak against H2O. Me trying to communicate with my friends. Just naming random periodic, like, God. Imagine if Blaine had a comb over. I don't want to imagine that. I really don't. That just looks so cursed. Oh, God. That'd be so cursed. Imagine if I had a comb over. That also would be very cursed. I have said multiple times that if I start to go bald, I am shaving my head down to nothing. If I start to go bald, I'm sending it. I'm not going to half-ass it and have, like, you know, the Friar Philip look going on. We're not going to have the Friar Philip look. I refuse. I will never let that happen. I will shave my head before I do that. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because nobody in my family, not a single person, has any history of baldness. I do not think there's any chance that I'm going to end up bald. I'm going to go back and heal, and then we're going to go see if we can beat Blaine. That's what she said. Sabrina said that too. Actually, I do remember Sabrina's gym for when we did it on Radical Red. I think we did it on Radical Red. Where it was all the warp. Shut up, Jesse. Is that a Breaking Bad reference? I have to ask because that's one of the things. I've never seen that show, if that's a Breaking Bad. I've never seen that show. I've seen, like, clips of it, so, like, I started laughing. It's like, that's definitely Breaking Bad. And I had to sit and think for a second. I was like, am I sure that's Breaking Bad? Ha! My fire hood went all rough and ready with intense heat. Rough and ready with intense heat. I'm going to use that as my motto from now on. Hey, babe. Oh, God. Okay, so it is low 40s. It is low 40s. Rough and ready. Oh, God. It has Fire Blast. Well, thank goodness it did nothing. I think they're one-shots. Yeah, one-shots. Confirmed. Blaine's a pirate. Blaine's a butt pirate. Okay, this is pathetic. Oh my God, it's oops all Fire Blast. This is stupid. I give grief to the newer, like, gym leaders kind of sucking, but then you have things like this, and it's like, no, this just always been the way it is. It was different when we had Hoenn. Oh my God, Tate and Liza. Oh, Tate and Liza's fight was something. Yeah, I kind of figured that would not be a one-shot. And he's not going to heal. That's good. We're going to swap to... Let's swap to... I think we can cheat something here. I'm feeling ballsy. I bet you 10-1 this will actually finish it off, and we won't have to worry about the red. I'm just going to call it the red. Don't have to be afraid of the red. Point of view, you're somebody living in the 60s. Aww! Nice. The Pokemon Red and the Pokemon Blue. Oh my god! Okay, there was a 47 in here. I was right. Found it. There it is. I was right. Oh my god, I really hope there's a Pokemon game someday that's just gray and white. And I guess that won't happen because we had black and white. Man, that would have been funny though. He full healed? I didn't know they could do that. I did not know at all they could do that. That's unfortunate. Gandalf the Grey. Gandalf the Fool. Oh, he's gonna heal. He missed. Finally, an NPC missed with Fire Blast or some Fire Blast equivalent. Pokemon Slate and Pokemon Marble actually sounds really sick. Would you do different versions for yours, or would you have one version? Oh, so much XP. Yo ho ho, dude. Heightens the special of your Pokemon. Okay. Fire Blast. Nice. I guess we can give that to Ninetales. I don't know I'll ever use it, but I guess that's an option. Maybe I'll just save it because I like Flamethrower. Me neither. Mostly because, like, with my creature catcher, the story was the main focus, and I have no interest in trying to do two different versions of a story, because that kind of, like, ruins the story. Oh, that's right. I forgot you told me about this. Look! Look, it's me, Bill. Imagine walking up to somebody you haven't seen in a long time and just being like, look, it's me. It's just like you have to present yourself like that, otherwise they won't remember. I hope you're still using my PC system. Brother, you have a monopoly on it. How about spending time with me? Brother, we haven't even like had dinner together yet, and he's already like asked me to go away with him on a week. Oh no, he's taking me to the island. He's taking me to his island. Oh no. Where did this boat just come from? What the what? What is this animation? Vroom! There it goes. Oh my god, this is somehow I think the worst dialogue I've ever seen in Pokemon, and that's saying something. Why am I telling you that let's just go see him? Yeah, no, let's okay, I guess I'm just oh god, here we go. What is this? Oh, it's an everything place. Hey there, Chelio. Yeah, hey, Bill. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, this is this guy I met one time. Oh, the guy you met one time. Amazing. I'm so glad to meet you. How's your machine running? Oh, it's running fine. Oh, yeah? Let me take a look. I'm gonna fix this thing instantly. Can I get you to wait here for just a bit? The island next to us is called 2 Island. Guy runs a game corner! Oh my god, here's a meteorite. If you're like, please take this! The Tri-Pass! Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay. I just got kidnapped against my will. I don't even know. Okay. Hey, guy I met one time. Let's go. Oh, boy. Haha, let's do this, friendo. We're gonna go somewhere. Kidnaps me and takes me to this special island. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Kindle Road. Mount Ember. Uh-oh. That's where Moltres is. Cape Brink. Bond Bridge. Bond Bridge. Bond Bridge. You can't do this. Aw, that's okay. Well, whatever. We'll do it. Ah, yes. Bond Bridge. I'm a fan of Bond Bridge. Bond Bridge. Wilson, the hotel bedroom. We will have Bond Bridge in the bedroom. I feel like somebody knew what they were doing. I'm just gonna say, somebody knew what they were doing. I feel like there's no way they didn't. Is this how you pick up chicks? You just find them on little sandbars and stuff? Oh, never mind. Duck. The chicks are revolting. Well, we had a good run. I'm not saying that on stream. I'm not saying that on stream because I'll get shot. No matter how funny that is, I'm not saying it on stream. Gold duck. Wow, okay. I was expecting a third side duck, I'll be completely honest. I feel like this is the first time I've seen a gold duck in this game. Is this the first gold duck we've seen? I think it actually might be. Yeah, it's a crime that Golduck is not a psychic. That is an absolute crime, especially since it mirrors Starmie. It's absolutely ridiculous. It should have been a psychic type. But oh well. I'm not allowed to make decisions. What's in the grass? Oh my god. I hate it. What's in the grass? My lunch filled us up, so will you battle us for some exercise? Okay. Yeah, trainers work really hard during Pokemon battles. We just sit on our butts and say things every now and then. I really hope that Meowth uses Payday. Son of a gun. It's gone. Deleted. Oh, Pikachu. I hate double team. I hate evasiveness. That was something that Tim did that I actually really like, and I'm pretty sure I would do the same thing in Creature Catcher, is I just wouldn't even bother with accuracy. Balance everything around guaranteed hits and have the, like, energy system and stuff do the rest of the maintenance. It's just so aggravating when you miss. Also, I'm purposely avoiding throwing Pidgeot out unless we need it. Just because I know the Thunder Chicken is coming. It would be funny to roll up to the Elite Four with Moltres, Articuno, and the Thunder Chicken. Imagine that rolling up on your doorstep. Those three legendaries. It's like, oh god, guys, I think we're gonna lose. Although Moltres is kind of hot garbage. Please tell me that dialogue didn't just say that got her all sweaty. Did I read that right? I feel like I read that right. Hey, Ponysaw. It's free real estate. Let's go ahead and eliminate it. I'm pretty sure it did. Nice. Wow, that's actually a lot of XP for a Ponysaw of all things. Did I miss Rock Smash somewhere? I think I missed Rock Smash somewhere. Can't escape? It's up ahead? Wow, that's surprising. I thought I just missed it because we saw some smashable things in Rock Tunnel too. Everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. Everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. You just reverse puberty? Ah! I can go high pitched when I want. If it's not obvious at this point, like on stream, if I get really excited, the more excited I get, the higher pitch my voice goes usually. No, for me, it was not McDonald's, it was Sonic. I still have memories of my mother when I was living at home where she'd come home from work and she would be like, I didn't feel like cooking, so here's Sonic. And it's just, oh my God, it's Sonic. It's popcorn chicken, tons of popcorn chicken, and it's one of their blasts. It's so good. I haven't had Sonic in a long time, which is actually ironic because there's a Sonic just up the road. I should stop by there tomorrow and get Sonic, actually. That'd be kind of nice. To the quintuple chin. There is no quintuple chin! I'm so sick of seeing Raticate. I am not gonna go all the ramp. Just gonna go this way. Let's just do this. Oh my God. I took a break from swimming only to have you challenge me? Yes. Raticate, Spearow, and 50 poison types. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, it's a Shelter. We've seen this on one other trainer, if I remember correctly. Okay, I hate the Pokemon that just spam protect. It's really annoying. This is going second. It's going to take a second to get through this. Oh, we paralyzed it. That's nice. Oh my gosh, it's using, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, is it going to hit all 5 times? No. That'd been hilarious if it had, though. The Tickle Cannon. It's definitely the Tickle Cannon in this game. It is not the Tickle Cannon in the main games. In the main games, it's the scary everybody dies cannon. No, seriously, the attack power of... Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but wow. It also confused me back when I was a kid. Specifically, if you looked at the Pokédex, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar were right next to Shellder and Cloyster. So it made it look like one evolved into the other because Ghastly is the same orb that Shellder and Cloyster are in the center. And it was really confusing when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, they must be related. Is it Vagina that guy from Dragon Ball Z? Yes. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Because I know that if anybody read that who was a fan of DBZ, they'd absolutely be triggered instantly. Swimmer Garrett. Alright, so where's Rock Smash? Oh my god, it just keeps going. And it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going. Yeah, that's fine. My big brother and I make an awesome combination. I think it's the first thing that somebody said on this beach that's not just immediately questionable. It's overnight. I'm just gonna bully him down one at a time. We're gonna do this XD style. Yeah, this was the smart decision. Just get the primate off the field immediately. That shouldn't do too tremendously much. Yeah, okay. This is fine. Wall, XD, Omega G, a raffle. I do need to see if XG has a way to do randomizer. I bet it does. That would be really fun to do on stream. XG randomizer. You would have absolutely no idea what was coming in that game. Sway. I haven't seen that in eons. Dress appropriately for battle? Sorry, let me get the Speedo out, sir. Ah, yes, I have dressed appropriately for battle out on this beach. My banana hammock is ready. Snorlax, you've got this. Acting like he's gonna be. He might. It is. I wonder if he's a part of the harem. Wow, this beach is just all fighting types. That's unfortunate. Man, I really wish we could throw out Pidgeot here. I just don't want it to get any XP. Just because I know that Zapdos is probably going to replace it. Mr. Fister uses close combat, instantly murders some random Pichu. Every morning before breakfast, he swims around this island. Yeah, he's probably related to Mr. Fister. Oh my gosh, he also has a Machop. And he probably also has a Machoke. I'm body slamming because there's a chance it one-shots. Nope. Oh my gosh, it has submission. Okay. Did not expect that. Yeah, Ninetales is going to need some other moves. Only having access to Flamethrower or something. Also, Ninetales not being part Psychic is a crime. I really feel like it should have been Psychic Fire. Maybe I'm out of my depth, but it really feels like Psychic should have been in there. I mean, it's a Kitsune. Should be able to get a decent amount of XP from this. I also feel like hurting myself and getting more XP on Dragonair. Light the fire in your heart. Okay. What? What the heck? Oh, here's Rock Smash. I was not expecting that. Wait, we got 2 bots in one night? What? I'm also baffled. Random bot. Ah, there it is. I was figuring there was a way in here to heal. I was suspicious, and we found it. So now the question is, do I teach Rock Smash to Snorlax? I guess I might as well. Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh my gosh. It should be 11, but it's not. Rock Smash being so weak. I'm sorry. Snorlax can't learn Rock Smash. You know what? We could put it on Blastoise and be fine, I think. Because Blastoise... Yeah, Blastoise has Withdraw. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and replace Withdraw. What a terrible move. Why does, like, Withdraw just shouldn't exist? I feel like we're gonna want this at some point. Super, what the heck, Dolphy? Man, is there a point of going further north? If I go further north, that just leads to Moltres, right? And then erased part and thought, wait, no, that's funny. Super Rock Smash Brothers, he turned it into that. Moltres is some more trainers. I feel like there's probably not a reason to keep going then. I don't want to get Moltres right now. Yeah, I feel like I don't go. I feel like I don't want to keep going up this path. I kind of want to get off these islands. I think it's time to go ahead and grab the Thunder Chicken, honestly. Wow. Yeah, I come back for Elite 4 grinding. That makes sense. Especially since we have a Dragonair on the team that we're slowly leveling. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the hot spring. The funniest place name ever? If it's not the funniest thing ever, then I will have to throw you overboard. Why? Wait, hold on. It's not even the name there. What is going on with all the names around it? What is Long Tongue Scrog Lane? What the hell? Sheep Dip. A Land of Nod. Wimp Mawomp Cave. What is this? Butt Hinge? Booty Lane. Okay, I'm sorry. There's no way these are real, right? Hold on. I'm derailed. I gotta know if these are real. I instantly have to know. Because I've heard about the names of places in the UK. I just haven't heard of this one. Okay, so where is this? So this is in... I thought it's in Yorkshire. Where the hell's Yorkshire on here? There's Sheffield, Manchester. Isn't it somewhere in here? Ah! Wait! I found Scunthorpe. I found Scunthorpe. Oh, I see what they've done. There's Heck. What the hell is it with Britain and the way they name things? What do you mean? I'm so distracted now. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. How do they come up with these names? Even was going to be renamed, but there was too much backlash. That doesn't surprise me. Maybe I should be surprised, but I'm really not. I'm sorry, do I have to tell Blastoise to do it? I can't use it without Sabrina's badge is my guess? Are you kidding me? That's bull. That's bull. Irresponsible. I just wanted to go in the fun direction. The fun direction is not doing what you're supposed to. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. God, this route is just oops all annoying things. Hang on, I'm pulling up Poke Earth again because I want to know if there's anything on these islands I actually care about, and I don't think there is. Let's just make sure that I'm not completely off my rocker. Okay, so there's nothing here that we care about. Kindle Road. There's nothing we care about. Yeah, nothing we care about here. Mount Ember has the stupid chicken, and that's it. I'm sorry, it also has Magmar. Too bad we use that on regular. If we didn't have Ninetales already, we would go up there to get Slugma. If you can even get Slugma right now, it's up there. It says there's Slugma up there. It says there's Slugma. I'm just telling you what it says. It says there's Slugma. There's Slugma. Slug my balls. Got him. Treasure Beach. What's on Treasure Beach? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing on Treasure Beach. Let's just get off this island. Let's just leave. This is a silly place. Oh, wow. 2 islands sucks. Yeah, this is pathetic. Oh, come on. That was... Okay, what's on 3 Island? I can get to 3 Island, right? I just had to make sure. You said there's no way to get Johto Mons, right? That one seems pretty gettable right now, unless I'm missing something here. Oh, come on! No, don't tell me that. No! I want to believe! I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe. Turns into a leaf. God, it's 10:30 already. Oh my god. I want to believe. Where was I supposed to go now? I don't remember. Can't evolve, grow, but why? That's annoying. I'm gonna go to the fun island. What is happening here? Your bike's wimpy, so I have to make the sounds myself. Okay, I guess this is just hell on earth. Ah, that's how they do it. Prospecting for gold. Is there anything in here? Okay, there's nothing in here. This island is just oops, all bikers. So, can I not get past these people? You know what? Since everything's on rails, I was thinking about going and playing Pokemon Snap. Maybe we should just go play Pokemon Snap if everything's going to be on rails anyway. I never did beat the new one, even though the new one was really good. Why did I go back here? I didn't want to go back here. Thank God this boat's really fast. 1, 3, 1, 2. Yay, we did it. I don't have cut, and I forgot. Shit. All right, it's 07 time. 07 has finally made it. Thunder Chicken is in the squad officially. Yeah, I don't know what I put Cut on. I put Cut on something and then immediately took it out of my party. So now I gotta figure out what Cut goes on now that I really don't want Cut to be on. But here we go. Okay, so we put the Thunder Chicken back in the box. We put the Thunder Chicken back in. And we get the thing that I know had Cut out of the box, because we don't have much of a choice. The Thunder Chicken is never going to get used at this rate, just because we keep having to swap it out for things that have HMs we need. God, I hate HMs. Yay, a revive. That saves me a little bit of money that I don't have to spend at the E4 now. Okay, bud, that's cool. That fellow there, he moved here from Celadon. He started up a shop with his younger brother. You have to wonder if he knew what he was getting into. Great Ball or fresh water? Okay. What's up here? What is this? There's Slowbro here. Man, I'd get a Slowbro if I could, but oh well. I mean, I can get a Slowbro, I just don't want to use it from this playthrough. With a Nitto swap in when we need Cut. We know what we're doing. Oh my god, I can't get in through this door. Perfected ultimate move of its type, but will no one take it for you? You, that Lapras? No, I was just mistaken. Hang on. I have a hunch. Yep, I was right. This is Hydro Cannon, isn't it? Yep, it's Hydro Cannon. Only once. Is that okay? Sure, you will allow it. Oh my god, she just laid an egg. $150. I mean, oh my god, it's so interesting. If I didn't have Rock Smash, I'd absolutely be putting Hydro Cannon on here for the giggles. I think I'd do it anyway. I think it's better than having Bite at this point. Blastoise forgot how to bite. We came in, we used her, and now we're leaving. That feels really weird, but okay. Lostel? Who the hell's Lostel? What is this place? It's like it's a game corner, but I don't know what kind of game corner it is. I know every single Pokemon I can also a Mushroom Maniac. Bring me 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big. If you me, I'll teach a move to 1 Pokemon. I need to learn a move. I need a mushroom too. What? It's a game corner, but you need 2 more players. Oh no. Who the heck was I supposed to find on this island? That's the relearner? Aww, poopy. We needed him for something, but I don't remember what it was we needed it for. What did we need him for? Yeah, this is weird. Biker Goon. Guys, he's a gooner. He's gooning. They're all gooners, aren't they? Hey, Dragonair leveled up again. Excellente. I'm gonna shoot Hydro Cannon just because I want to see the animation. I don't think I've ever seen this animation in Gen 3. It's somehow impressive and unimpressive at the same time, which is a pretty impressive feat when you really think about it. The color flip makes it look terrifying, and then the little dinky water animation really holds it back afterwards. I'm sorry, how many people am I going to have to punch in the face? He has 1 coughing. It's kind of fun to use Hydro Cannon. It's like using a hammer to destroy a frog. It's like there are other ways you can destroy the frog, but the hammer's overkill. Oh my god, how... I'm gonna have to fight all 6 of them. I just realized that. And it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going. Oh, is it only 4? That's okay. That I can handle. I would have preferred it. It's just one guy with 6 Pokemon on his team, but apparently I just thought this was better. Biker Goon. Then he gooned all over the place. Ah! He's gooning. Cue Ball Paxton is here to goon. I'm just gonna surf twice and then we'll use Hydro Cannon on whatever comes out next. Okay. Well, didn't think that was going to happen, but here we are. I don't even think that Hydro Cannon would have knocked it out in one shot. I think it would have been a little short. Oh, it lived. That's bad. I died, but I lived. Wow, I can't believe that Muck just decided to not attack twice. Perfect. All this XP. Yeah, you can definitely tell he's a gooner. He's too busy looking at questionable pictures on his phone to actually pay attention to the Pokemon battle. Lostel went off towards Bond Bridge. I don't like that she went to Bond Bridge. I don't like that she went to Bond Bridge, but let's go. It gets worse? Great. I'm gonna take this tree out. I'm shocked that Snorlax can't learn Cut. Zinc. Ah, yes, Bond Bridge. My favorite of the bridges. I'm just not gonna do that because I can go up here and fight these guys. We'll teach you what our favorite Pokemon is. I swear if they both throw out Chanseys, I'm gonna be so happy. There's no way they're both gonna throw out Chanseys. Son of a gun. Well, the color is correct. I can't surf because I'll take Ninetales out. So we're just gonna go full overkill here. Oh, Blastoise missed. Uh-oh. That's a weird animation. Self-destruct. Oh, come on. That one's actually kind of annoying. Just because of the chance that it could, you know, freeze or paralyze. Boom. Got absolutely no XP. Still somehow leveled up. The Clefairy's animation looked really weird. It lived! Bone Rush? That could have been bad. I honestly forgot Bone Rush was a move. I know Boomerang exists. Joy and Meg. Joy and Meg. Goodbye. And I ran into something. It's Dolphy's favorite Pokemon. Not to get me confused with Dolphy's other favorite Pokemon, Earthworm. I wonder if there's a game in the Pokemon universe called Earthworm Gym. That would unironically be kind of funny if there was an Earthworm Gym. Or if someone ever makes that. That'd be hilarious. Like the most cursed thing I can imagine. I hate it too. This is hypocrisy. Correct. But it's also funny thinking about Earthworm Jim. Oh my god. I'm just picturing its goofy face. How did it miss twice? I've never seen them miss powder moves that consistently. I'll take that XP. Yeah. Snorlax is trying to learn Sleep Talk. It's that thing that I do. No thanks, we don't need that. Another Ivysaur. I was really hoping it was going to be a Venusaur. I'm really disappointed it isn't. And you put me to sleep. How ironic. I should rest to cure that. Imagine using rest to cure sleep. Wow, we woke up real fast. Bellsprout. Yay, yay, Pokemon. Okay. Imagine using this post sponsored by the National Dolphin Anti-Drug Association. You Google them and look up what their slogan is, and it just says "do drugs." You go to their website, it just says "yay drugs." Big banner letters at the top just says "do all the drugs." I remember when I was a kid, because of the anime, the side story, just because I just saw Swift and this just reminded me. Because of the anime, I used to think that Swift was one of the strongest Pokemon moves ever created, because the anime, like, it always knocked everything out, and just is absolutely terrible in the games. Also, talk about a move that makes absolutely no sense. It's boo drugs, not do drugs. Are we sure it's not moo drugs? They're putting the drugs in the cows. Man, I remember when I was a kid, I always used Krabby whenever I could, and man, I now realize how bad it is. Hates evasion. I think that, yeah, because I think that the mechanic of evasion and all that is just bad, and the game is just not balanced around it. Once you experience a creature catching game where there is no accuracy, it's really hard to go back. It's really tough. This is Bond Bridge. That's it. This is Bond Bridge. Okay. How do our Pokemon look right now? I mean, we're doing all right level-wise. We have a 39, a 38, a 42, a 38, a 37, and a 50. The salty tang of the sea tickles your heart. A weeping bell. I don't think I've seen one of these in the wild. Like, maybe we've seen one throughout all of this. Also, Leftovers on Snorlax is going hard right now. He just keeps going. He's like a little Energizer bunny. Wow, I cannot believe he keeps dodging all these status moves. Oh, come on! It's a speed tie. That's so annoying. We dodged the first one, and now we're just punished. Yeah. Dragonair is getting pretty good levels. All we have to do is we have to get Dragonair to 52. Once he gets to 52, he comes online. Mommy said I can't swim without my float ring. Mommy told me I can't swim without an outboard motor. We are probably going to need to use rest just to get rid of that paralysis. I think I'd rather deal with sleep for a few turns than continue to have lingering paralysis. Poliwhirl. Oh boy, it's raining. No one cares. A reminder, the belly pattern for all the polys are their intestines. Which type combo is the coolest? I'm really having to think about that one. Like, the answer, man, I feel like a dragon, ice dragon could be really cool if it just wasn't Baxcalibur. I think Baxcalibur is really lame. I think the typings... Okay, what I find most fascinating are the typings where it's two typings that are super effective against each other. Like, Ice Dragon, Fire Plant, etc., etc. Those are the ones that I think are the most interesting. Yeah, I think Baxcalibur is very boring. I think if it looked more like a Spinosaurus or something, it'd be far more interesting. Okay, good. This is not quite the forest that I was thinking it was for a minute. Oh, can I just... I'm just gonna go through all these. Screw it. I was... I already had that. I already had that mindset. I even renamed water in mine, just so we're clear. Grass got renamed, water got renamed, fire didn't. Psychic got renamed. I can't remember if I renamed Steel or not. Dragon got renamed. Ground and Rock obviously got whacked. Electric didn't get renamed. Poison got renamed. Max Ether. That sounds like the name for a rock band or something, like Max Ether. Now playing, it's Max Ether. I hate this forest. I'm just gonna go across the water. I assume that this chick is at the very end of this forest, as far in here as she could be. Wait, this is very clearly the icon for a buried berry. Berry. I'm not getting anything though. Why? There's very clearly an icon here for it. Where's my berry? I guess I just don't get one. Only one is active at a time. Okay, well. It's scary. I want my What? Oh, God. This is what you meant when you said it was gonna get much worse. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had absolutely no idea what, like, I was thinking about it as we went past Bond Bridge, and I was like, man, I'm not seeing anything here that's worse. No, now I see it. This is worse. It got worse. It got worse. It got much worse. I understand now. I can see clearly now the hypno's here. Snorlax, please wake up. Please wake up, Snorlax. Oh, it woke up. All I had to do was complain. Dang. We should get a decent amount of XP for this, though. Oh, he's meditating now. If I remember correctly, when I was young, I had a Pokemon team that had a Kingler on it and a Hypno. I remember I had weird tastes in Pokemon back then. Why does Lostel speak in the third person? Okay. Wow, we went all the way back to 2 Island. Handed the meteorite to Lostel's daddy. Moonstone from Lostel's daddy. What is his name? Okay. Okay. We could have just named him not that. Like, we could have named him Lostel's dad. Lostel's papa. Didn't have to say daddy. What in the... Okay. Oh, hey! What kept you so long? We got it done. The PCs are up and running. Bill's an amazing guy. There was one... Okay. Y'all need to get a room. Oh, am I about to get kidnapped back to... Oh, I am. I'm getting kidnapped back to Kanto. It's just... Okay. It, like... Okay. It's so not seamless. It's just so jarring. Okay, now the Thunder Chicken is correctly in the party. Thunder Chicken also needs to be taught fly. Thunder Chicken is now the fly slave. I do not want to lose Drill Peck, though. I absolutely do not want to lose Drill Peck. I will lose Thunder Wave for now. No, let's lose Agility. Does parents have a black eye? What the hell? What is that from? Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it what this is referencing. Oh, it's just a violence thing? Okay, I thought this was referencing like something specific that I was missing. Let's see. So almost everything is 40. It's very infernal. Very yes violence. Finny. It's Finny! So I think next time we'll focus on getting through Seafoam and taking out all the trainers on the water routes. That should get everything north of 40. Then we can go kick Sabrina in the teeth. And then we can go kick Giovanni in the teeth again. We should have everything getting pretty close to 42. Dragonair will be like 47 or something stupid. Maybe 48. We might be able to get Dragonite next time. We might. It's going that direction. As soon as we get Dragonite, we could stop the XP share on that and start focusing on everything else. Okay. I'm saving the game there. It is time to go ahead and actually log off and go to bed. We are at 11. We did a little over 3 hours worth of stream tonight. Not bad. Let's see. So what's going to happen this week? So I know... I don't know what this... Okay, I don't know what this... Oh, for the road. For the road. I don't know what this week is going to bring. I have a feeling that Wednesday will probably be this. I don't know if there will be other streams this week, like in between the Friday ones or not. It is something that is currently on the table, so we'll see. There's a decent chance we have a Thursday stream. I'd say that tomorrow there's no chance there'll be a stream tomorrow. Because so basically, I have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off of work. So tomorrow night, I'm kind of taking as my relaxation night of just, I'm not focusing on anything and I'm just going to vibe. And I'm going to work on art stuff probably and try to get that art piece I posted in Discord closer to done. So yeah, Wednesday we'll probably be working more on this. We'll see what Thursday and Friday bring. And that's all I've got. So yeah, that's all I got. So as per usual, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. I don't know how many more nights we have of this left before we have it beaten, but we'll see what ends up taking its place when it's done. Because it'll be done probably within a week or two. That's all I got. I can't think of anything else. I'm definitely getting my ass kicked by the time change. Yeah, that's what I'm going to blame it on. That's fine. All right. With all that being said, I'm off here. I will catch y'all either in Discord or next stream, whichever one comes first. So until then, take it easy. Cheers. Have a good one. I'm out.